Ah, good evening all. Hope you're keeping well. It's a 2 Echo 0 approximately Echo with my tidying and progress update. It's day 3, isn't it? Yeah, I've got a little time each evening and probably enjoying this. It's really satisfying to see it come together. Haven't got any definitive results yet, so I'll do a TLDR first. Haven't got any definitive results yet of whether my earthing is working correctly. I'm going on principle, and then I will see how well it works when I start transmitting. So today I've been fitting in obviously the radios into their respective positions, keeping the cables roughly in the place I want them to be eventually, but not definitively, as you can see there. Excuse me. So yeah, we've got nice RF chokes on the Kenwood, grounding onto the pipe here. The ground for this comes from the back of the 7300 and then to I believe just back to the chassis on here, but yeah, it's on the top, and that's why you have all this aluminium tape as common ground. Haven't found a grounding point for the FT650 yet. Have a look around, maybe there's just a wire I can screw onto the back. Has got a 3-pin plug going straight to a transformer on that one, so I'll put nice chokes both end, got RF chokes to keep the common mode on the power supply. So maybe because it's got an AC coming in on the 240 volts. I'll have a look around though and see if I can find a ground for that. But I'm very glad to at least have this turned on. I did have a spin around earlier on the 7300 on the frequencies 650 can receive on, and it was just the bands channels were bands. It was pretty dead, so it wasn't worth switching the antenna over at this point. But glad to see it. I mean, it just looks so nice. I'm happy with how it looks. It looks, I love the meter and the dials, and you can switch between it like ALC, power, and your SWR, and really nice graphics in there. Yeah, this will tune on 3 different bands. So yeah, the 10 meters. Should remember this really by now. Excuse me for not remembering. The 50 megahertz and 24. 17? No, come on now. Anyway, the 28, 50, and 24. I predominantly got this for recommendation for 6 meters, and I'm thinking maybe getting a building or acquiring a 6 meter transmit capable mag loop for it, just so when the bands come alive I can make best use of it. And the thing that I really like on the 7300 as well, I picked up the repeater in Switzerland the other day when the propagation came in. Maybe that was on 10, I have to remember. But anyway, I think a mag loop might be a good investment on here. See if there's not one I can build myself. Be interesting. But yeah, glad to see it on. It looks a lovely, beautiful radio amongst 2 different technologies here. Now, please excuse the mess down below. That is purely because I'm just wiring this together to find the best position for everything. Once it's in its place, I will then affix it in the suitable location. The point tonight is to obviously just get everything bonded to the copper rails, which I've done. So I've made my first just using a Jubilee clip, or what do you call them, a hose clamp to the copper rail over there, and into the back of the ATU which is driving the Kenwood. Really good. This has got the predominant at the moment. It's directly connected. The end-fed antenna is directly into the transceiver here, and the ATU will be definitely best used on AT and maybe even top band. I have got top band to tune on that end-fed antenna before as well. But yeah, I mean, it's not the best solution, this MFD. It's better to have a resonant antenna, but like I'll happily accept an antenna that tunes and I can use over one that I can't use at all. So yeah, and I like the way the IntelliTuner does actually learn frequencies over time. So we see how it operates and how I do, especially as I'm getting more into telephony over digital nodes on HF. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's why I've got this nice microphone here to use, classic find, box from Japan. Just been sat on a shelf in Japan for many a year, so really looking forward to trying it out, and gets very good reviews online, so it'll be nice to try and make some telephony contacts. But yeah, I mean, the bonding's going well. Obviously, as I said at the start, not proven yet, but I'm happy with the principles. So we have a look at the book I mentioned the other day, the ARRL Grounded and Bonding book. So what they say here, star connection compared to a bus, having nice short connections. So obviously my connections are quite long at the moment, but what they then cover on the next page, there we are. So that's where I got the inspiration from. An RF ground plane made of aluminium flashing attached directly to a plastic tabletop with self-stepping screws and a copper pipe. So yeah, I've used conductive aluminium tape. I know this conducts. I've checked that before in a previous video, and obviously the copper pipe is more than capable of. If we have a look, that's my next stage. I've got the cable here ready for the Kenwood. Where did I put it? It said ready here, he said. Little bugger. But anyway, I do have the cable for the Kenwood. It's an older one, but it's a good one. It goes straight in to the Kenwood, into the control port and the audio port, and it translates to it gives you USB control and audio input, and I've got some nice line chokes for the audio as well. So thank you very much. I do like GB3IW. It's sorry to detract, but it's a lovely repeater. It gets some really interesting conversations between the mirror repeater in the north on 2 meters and the Isle of Wight repeater on 77s. I can have a very busy evening, either listening to people and paying attention to what they say, or if people doing radio checks, I'm always I want to help and give a signal report. So yeah, really enjoy that. But anyway, back to the bonding. So yeah, next step is to get the computer in here, and then start looping the cables like this. Once things are in a good place, and I know I can start tidying and shortening the cables. I've got these Velcro straps here, and these are all Velcro, rather than cable ties, which are okay, but I personally like these Velcro straps. I think they're better for the cables long term. So yeah, I've been making all of this, which is a little bit unsightly at the moment. Once I know where things can be and the lengths that they need to be at, tidy up the cables, so they're nice loops on the surface of the shelves, and it will manage my RF. So like, you got a picture of the computer here, so I may put some metal tape on here as well, and I've got another little bonding strip to put on the table. Here we are, I've got it here. So yeah, had this one lying around, so this will be like for my computer to bond into the earth. So I might run just a little wire down to the copper pipe there, and it all joins up, common ground. And to see what that does for the RF, you know. I think it's probably the most time I've spent having learned from this book the good practices on managing RF in the track. I'm hoping I'll be rewarded with 3 really good transceivers doing different things, and an ATU that gets me on definitely 80 meters for some local European DX of an evening. I'm really looking forward to it. Mostly this will probably be used for data collection and data generation for WSPR, probably about a watt. May get a proper power meter just to measure how much power the Ken puts out, because it's an analog power meter here, and they told me when they sold it it's underpowered for what it should be. So yeah, I probably need to get a power meter on there to see how much power it's putting out, so my WS PR reports are accurate. So yeah, there we go. All coming together slowly but surely. Really glad for the ATU being back online again. Yeah, I've had good success with that in the past. I mean, it'd be nice to have a masthead one, but yeah, hindsight's 2020. And I'm learning as I go along. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how things develop, and getting the computer back online for some slow scan television on 20, some WeFax, and some WSPR, and hopefully we get some propagation still this year. It's getting warmer, so that might be a good sign that we can expect some E-layer tropospherics, and maybe some reception from Europe, and even further afield on 6 meters. So fingers crossed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these videos, and I will certainly look forward to your comments, and anything you want to feed back to me that I should be doing. More than happy to learn. That's what I make the videos for. It's not about me saying this is right, it's about me wanting to know, give your opinion. What's a better way of doing this, or like what would you do which is better? Always happy to learn. Thank you very much. This is 2 Echo 0 Foxtrot Whiskey Echo 7 degrees.